Hello, everyone. Welcome to Arts and Crafts. My name is Miss Shannon from the Macedon Public Library, and today we are going to learn how to make these really fun paper ladybug hats. And we do have some kits available at the library while supplies last. If you would like to reserve one, you can give us a call and we can set one aside for you. And the materials that you're going to need for this activity is in your kit, you are going to get 2 long red rectangles. I'm going to get 1 black piece of cardstock. It's in a half circle shape. And then 2 long, skinny black rectangles. And then lastly, you will get 6 black circles. That's everything that will come in your kit. You are also going to need 1 white crayon, and we're going to draw our face on with our crayon. And then just some tape. And lastly, some glue. I decided to use Elmer's glue instead of a glue stick, as I hoped that Elmer's glue would be a little bit more sturdy. We do have to fold our paper back into our hat shape, and I thought that the Elmer's glue would work a little bit better. So hopefully our edges don't peel up. All right, so that's everything. So let's get started with our hat. So before we get our glue out, we are going to draw on the face of our ladybug. So we are going to take our black cardstock shape in a half moon shape and our white crayon. I'm going to point my screen down so you can see my workspace. And let's move these out of the way for just a moment. All right, so we're going to draw our face on. We need 2 little eyes and a mouth. So go ahead and draw on your eyes. I just decided to use a white crayon so that it would show up nicely on the black cardstock. All right, I have 2 little eyes. And then I'm going to draw a little mouth. All right, so I have my face drawn on. So now I am going to set this aside. And I'm going to grab my 2 long red rectangles. And we are going to put these one end in front of the other. And we want them to overlap just a little bit because we are going to connect these together. This is going to be the band of our hat. So I'm going to grab a long piece of tape and I'm going to tape these 2 pieces of paper together. And then just turn this over. There we go, and press that down. All right, so now I have 1 long strip of paper. Next, we are going to grab our glue. And again, I have some Elmer's glue, and we are going to glue on the body of our ladybug. So I'm going to face down our piece of paper, and I'm going to put a generous amount of glue onto the back. Right, and then press this on, and you want it right in the center. You can put it over that tape so then you won't see it. And then press that down for a minute. All right, so once that's in place, we will leave that to continue drying. And we are going to grab our black circles. So these are the spots, the dots on our ladybug. And we have 6. Oh, this guy doesn't want to sit down. We'll hold it for just a second more. Let's see, I'm actually going to put my tape right on top of there to hold that down. So if yours is curling a little bit, you can just place something on top so that it holds it down. All right, so we're going to glue on our dots. So we're going to put 3 on each side of our ladybug. I'm going to put some glue on the back of my dot. And then pick a side to put it on. I'm going to put 3 dots on this side. You can move this over a little bit and you can see it. Again, put a generous amount of glue on so that when it dries, it's nice and strong. All right, so we have 3 on this side. Let's go to our next side. Go. It might be helpful to put a piece of paper underneath your workspace. It can get a little bit messy with the glue. All right, I have all 6 of my dots on, and just make sure those are pressed down. All right, and very lastly, we have our 2 antennas, which is our long black rectangles. And so these are going to go on the back of our ladybug. So I'm going to flip this over onto the other side. Grab one of my antenna, and we're just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of one. Go. And then I'm going to stick that on my ladybug, and we're going to have 2 antenna. So let's grab our other one. And again, just put a little bit of glue at the bottom. We'll stick this on there as well. All right, so that is all the pieces of our ladybug, and I would recommend letting this sit and completely dry. So I actually left mine overnight. It might not take that long, but yeah, definitely make sure this is totally dry before you fold it into your hat. And so when this is totally dry, I will show you what it will look like. All right, so it's going to look like this when it's completely dry. And so now we can fold it back into a hat shape. And so grown-ups, you can help your child. You can measure how big you need your hat. And so once you figure out how much of the red you need on the back, you can adjust it to make it smaller or bigger, depending on the size that you need. And so once you have determined that, you can grab a piece of tape. And I'm just going to fold it. So I pretty much need the whole section of the red. So I just put a piece of tape on the back and then fold it around. And that should hold your hat together. There you go. You can see that is taped on the back, and now we have our hat completed, and you can put it on and you can pretend to be a little ladybug. I hope you guys enjoyed this arts and crafts project, and again, if you would like to reserve a kit, you can give us a call at the library. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed this craft and you enjoy making it together, and we will hopefully see you again soon. Bye.